This time I'm gonna kick that football clear to the moon!
Welcome to Brick Wall Television, and happy Thanksgiving. How do we start these, Sergio?
I actually don't know. We haven't done a television series or like an episode in a long time.
We just did it last month for Halloween.
We did?
Yeah, Charliebrown. It's a great pumpkin, Charliebrown.
Oh, you mean you released it? We didn't actually do it that time. We did it way ahead of schedule.
They don't know that.
Well, of course they do.
No, shut up, please. I'm sorry, I didn't mean that. Okay.
We record these things out of order. I'm gonna let you guys know this is a video of the 8-step process of how to make a podcast.
Shut the fuck.
First, you guys
Go to
get
sleep.
a mic.
Go to sleep. Go to sleep. Go to sleep. Go to sleep. Anyway, today we're talking about a Charliebrown Thanksgiving. Now, Sergio, have you seen a Charliebrown Thanksgiving before?
No.
All right, and so this is your first time watching it for this podcast.
Yes.
All right. Now, tell me, what were your first impressions watching it?
This is like most of the other episodes. It feels long and stretched out. With even the voice acting, it feels like they take deep breaths just to do a single line before doing every single line. Because, well, I guess it's just from back then that they really had to make it a certain amount to make it with the runtime. But this one was different from the other ones that I've seen.
Different how?
I remember most of the ones they usually end up with like Charliebrown saying like, well, that sucked. Now we're just like kind of like in this downward kind of thing. The baseball one and the Christmas one I remember as being more upbeat because the fact is that they end with Charliebrown joining the other kids and they all get reconciled with a sort of somewhat happy ending, but just like Charliebrown either like being in the rain or just being with a sad tree, I guess. But this one, it felt different because the fact is that Charliebrown does mess up, and they do have that whole thing where they reconcile and they actually forgive him. But then they actually go with him to his grandma's house to have a big Thanksgiving feast with the family. And that felt really nice.
Okay, all right. I'm guessing you thought it was all right. Not really a big thing or nothing that changes your idea of peanuts, right?
Not really.
All right. I think when I first saw it, it was on ABC, but I know it first came out like in the 70s on CBS. But around the 2000s, they started showing on ABC all the time. Well, not really all the time, but every Thanksgiving, obviously. And I don't know, I kind of favored this one out of most of them, besides like, it was either between Thanksgiving or It's a Great Pumpkin, Charliebrown. It's weird. I don't know why. Maybe because of how inoffensive it is.
What?
Not really inoffensive, more like just how calm it is. It's not really anything big, nothing big happening at all. And all the humor is pretty nuanced in a way. Or slow.
How do you say new? What do you mean by nuance? Like, can you give an example?
Like, it's not really made for a laugh track or not really trying to make you laugh. It's just natural dialogue that just sounds funny.
Like Smiling Friends does.
Kind of. With Smiling Friends, they're trying to make you feel awkward or it feels like, what the hell am I watching type humor. But this one, it feels like kids just being kids, not like the way where they're acting dumb, but more like they just don't know what to do. I mean, Charliebrown, he doesn't know how to cook Thanksgiving dinner. Peppermint Patty just invites herself over because she just likes hanging out with him. And like, we're gonna get to it on our notes, but I just like the nuance, like small things. Like, it's not really anything that you focus on, but it's just kid things they do. Not really out of character. Does that make any sense?
Yeah.
Okay. And so let's go into our favorite scenes. Do you have any? I mean, it's a very short 25-minute episode. I understand if you don't have any favorite scenes. I don't really have any favorite quotes, but I just want to know, what do you think? You have any favorite scenes?
I guess the one that stuck out to me the most was just Peppermint Patty as the character, but I would say the scene that stuck out to me most was when she realized just how outrageous her request was to go over and meet Charlie out of nowhere, where she recognizes kind of where it's kind of her fault for just springing this on him out of nowhere. And she asked her friend, what's her name again?
Marcy.
The girl with the glasses? Marcy, to help her kind of apologize.
You were kind of rough on Charliebrown, weren't you, sir?
Rough? Look at this! We're supposed to be served a real Thanksgiving dinner!
Now, wait a minute, sir. Did he invite you here to dinner? Or did you invite yourself and us, too?
Gee, I never thought of it like that.
Okay,
It's
so
not something I usually, and it's not something I usually see in these Peanuts shorts.
like Charlie Brown getting reprimanded and actually getting people saying sorry to him.
Yeah.
Oh, so my favorite scene was Snoopy sitting at the dinner table, mainly because, like the animators, it felt like Snoopy was keep on getting distracted throughout the whole time setting up, and I kind of like that about it. Like Charlie Brown says, "Hey Snoopy, go outside, set up the table, all right?" And he's like, "Yeah, you got it, no problem."
Snoopy, you go out to the garage and get a table that we can set up in the backyard.
You see him walk out. He opens the garage. He's like, "Hey, look, a ping pong table. I want to play ping pong." Just like, wait, no, focus. Okay, Snoopy, focus. All right. Like, all right. Sorry, let me get the chair. Gets the chair and starts fighting with the chair. Like every way you can get distracted, he does, and I think it's really funny. And I want to know, Sergio, since you don't like how slow this whole special was going, and like feel like they're just running out of the time, what do you think about like the Snoopy scene?
The Snoopy scene, I kind of lost interest after a few minutes of him just playing around. I was like, it kind of felt like how Snoopy was, where I'm trying to focus on the show, and then as soon as Snoopy starts doing his own thing and gets distracted with everything else, I suddenly start like finding myself like losing interest in what's going on the screen.
Okay.
It was fun at a few. It was fun at a few points. I'm just saying, like, it felt like what I said earlier, that it just felt like the animators trying to fill in more time. So I just kind of started to lose interest after a few more bits.
Yeah, this is the 10th special that they've done for Peanuts. So, and every one of every one of the specials, Snoopy gets more and more runtime because because the animator is clearly just having fun working with Snoopy. He gets the most expressive animation.
Yeah, that's true. I kind of thought about that when I was seeing like the whole bits where he keeps playing around. I was like, the animators must either the show just got popular because of Snoopy and he's kind of like the main character at this point, or the animators just love animating this dog.
I mean, wouldn't you?
It depends, because for animating, especially around this time, it is really hard to keep characters in a certain kind of pose for so long periods of time, because you have to animate each frame and keep them in the same pose while having small instances where they can change. That's why I've seen most animators go with like very very simple characters, which I guess Snoopy does fit. But then I noticed like how he often is very expressive and floppy all over. Like you can see his limbs stretch out, you can see his ears flopping around. So animators do have fun with those kinds of things where they can kind of make the character squish and squash, which is an actual technique that creators used in order to make frames feel more enthusiastic at times. So I do think the animators did have fun with the squish and squashing of Snoopy, but I also think that it's because the fact is that Snoopy has become more popular and becoming kind of the face of Peanuts.
Okay. I think of it like how Disney always talks about how they loved anime for the genie and Aladdin.
Oh yeah, as I said before, they like animators and especially artists themselves like to do things with more expression. And you can tell with the genie, they had a lot of fun with it, because when they actually proposed it to Robin Williams, they actually animated over one of his stand-up shows and used the genie to kind of do his bit, which they seem to have a lot of fun with, because they could make the genie into whatever shape and size and squish and squash him however they liked, which is what most animators have fun with. So for an animator to have fun with those kind of characters, it actually isn't that surprising. And you can see why it is that lots of them do it all the time.
Yeah. All right, so let's go into our notes. Now, like we said already, you don't like how it was running, but like how there was just non sequiturs all the time in this special.
Yeah.
But then again, you gotta think of it like this. This is a comic adaptation. No matter how much you think of the Peanuts as the specials by themselves, you gotta remember that these are based off comics. So the opening with Linus and Charlie Brown doing the football thing, that's straight from the comics, even like how it's written. So whenever I see those non sequiturs in the shorts, I just think of, oh, that's like a comic. That's clearly a comic book scene, a comic scene. If you see it from that point of view, then it's more you can appreciate it more. Like it's emotion, like an animated comic.
We already have all of that.
Well, yeah, but sometimes it just correlates with the episode, like with the theme, like with the It's a Great Pumpkin Charlie Brown. Actually, no, that's a bad example, because that one, like, I guess usually they would pick comics that are dedicated to that season, or that they're talking about in the special. Like for this one, they have the excuse that why Charlie Brown kicks the football in this one is because it's Thanksgiving and there's a football. I mean, they play football. It's a tradition. So that's their excuse of doing it this time. Like they'll have to find another way to do it. And another example is later in the episode where they're all singing Over the River and Through the Woods in the car. And the only reason for them to sing the song is for Charlie Brown to say, this doesn't really fit me. Like, why? My mom lives in a condo. Like, it's note to note gags.
No, I get that. I was just talking about the bits that they have in between those parts.
Like what?
Well, as I said before, there's the bits with Snoopy where it's just more. It felt more like him being distracted by everything. That just felt like more runtime for the episode, and rather than just Snoopy obviously getting more screen time.
Oh yeah, it is. I'm not gonna deny it isn't. We just gotta appreciate for what it is, man. Appreciate the music. Appreciate the animation. Do you at least like the music?
I don't remember the music.
Really?
The only thing the music I remember from this was just the opening classic Peanuts Peanuts like theme song. That's it.
Look, listen to this, Sergio. Shout out to the composer Vince Guaraldi. I might have got that name butchered. I'm sorry, but like, he composed the music, and also this is one of the few times he actually sang the song too.
One of few times.
Yeah.
He didn't sing this song very often.
Well, name another song for the Peanut special that has lyrics.
No, I mean he didn't sing this song very often.
What do you mean?
Like he didn't sing it anywhere else, just in this one episode.
No, I'm just saying he doesn't sing that many Peanut songs in general.
Oh, you mean that this is the one few times he actually sings?
Yeah.
I thought you meant this is the one of few times he actually sung this specific song.
No. Yeah, he did this. You know what he did? He basically does all of the specials music, even the theme song. But what else is there? So let's talk about Peppermint Patty. Now, I feel like you said you like Peppermint Patty the most in this special, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, me too. She's one of my favorite Peanut characters because weirdly enough, she has a lot of things you can look into with her. Like even in this special, they have her just inviting herself to Charlie Brown's house without asking at all, and her excuse is saying, "I know you were gonna ask me, Chuck. I instead of you asking me, I'm just gonna ask myself because I know you want to come, you want to invite me." So I think it's funny how she sees his shyness as him liking her, but in reality, he's just really nervous all the time. That's just him. And I think that's really funny because like, how is he gonna deny it? He's not gonna deny that. He's just like, no matter how many times he denies it, she doesn't listen, and she pushes her feelings onto him, hoping that he will relay them back to her. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I always took it as just like Peppermint Patty, like she just knows how nervous he is, so she likes teasing him about it.
That too, but also trying not to get herself hurt by not asking him flat out and making him say no.
I don't think it's that nuanced because they're just kids.
Yeah, kind of. I mean, there is a point.
I mean, you could read that into it, but at the same time, it doesn't fit with the whole thing where they're just kids being kids.
I guess probably. Yeah, I see that's teasing. Let's leave it at that then. But what do you think about you talk about Peppermint Patty?
I did like that she was a lot more reasonable than most of Charlie's friends that we see on the screen. Like, and this is the first, like we said before, this is the first episode where Charlie Brown actually gets an apology for being asked to do these expectations that people just put on him for no reason. And that for me was the first time I actually saw that happen in the Peanuts, where people actually apologize besides the Christmas episode. Well, they didn't really apologize to him. They just kind of cheered him up by saying like it's all right.
No, what they did was they made him feel terrible for the rest of the night until he came back home and just was popped up there and made things better.
Yeah. But this is the first one where they actually gave an apology and said like, you know what, this is all right. We're gonna have a good time either way. And then they get invited with him to his grandmother's condo, even though it's gonna be very cramped. To have this big Thanksgiving dinner, and that was nice. So, and this entire time, Peppermint Patty is like talking to her other friends. She's not like having these crazy expectations or nothing crazy. She's just trying to hang out with her friends, and she's just trying to hang out with her friends on Thanksgiving. And that was really sweet. That was something I don't really see in Peanuts, where they're just trying to hang out, or on screen, where as in like the Halloween, they hang out, but it's off screen, and they're all just teasing Linus about the great pumpkin. And the Christmas episode that we saw, where they're all expecting this play to go pretty great, but then Charlie Brown gets carried away with having these expectations of what everyone should be doing. So in this one, it just felt nice and more simple.
All right. I can see it. I see you starting to grow on this a little bit, Sergio. You say you were a fan, but I'm seeing like someone that's slowly becoming a fan.
Maybe. I'm not sure. I guess we'll see if we like any other episodes.
Yeah. So we're on notes right now, right?
Yes. We
Okay,
just
good.
talked about Peppermint Patty.
All right.
Is there anything else you wanted to talk about?
Yeah, I got a couple of things. Charlie Brown, he can only make cold cereal and toast. He can't even do toast right, according to Linus. That's so depressing. He can only make cold cereal.
Yeah, that's what I always said when I always heard about peanuts, because like Charlie Brown is always messing up on something or doesn't even know how to do things right. So that's why I always had the impression that Charlie Brown was always felt so depressing.
Yeah, but the fact that it's cold cereal that makes it funnier to me. Not hot cereal or anything, just cold cereal.
Would you really trust Charlie Brown with a microwave?
Yeah. It's not the problem with like him blowing up or anything like that. I'm just feel like he's gonna put his head in the microwave. That's the only thing I'm worried about. He put his head in the stove.
Oh, I thought it was more like he would put the spoon in there with it by accident.
He's like, I can't do anything right. And he just puts his head into the oven and just stays there.
I mean, technically, he did say that at the beginning of this episode where he was talking to Lucy, saying, you're just gonna take the ball out of my way, then I'll die. I'm surprised that they keep doing that bit at the opening of every episode, because it feels like it's a running gag at this point.
It's not every episode, but it is a majority.
Come on, Charlie Brown. I'll hold the ball and you kick it.
Hold it? Ha! You'll pull it away and I'll land flat on my back and kill myself.
Did you get creative with how many times like Lucy does this, and how every time she has an excuse for why she pulls it away? At first, I remember, was it the Halloween one where she tries to give him like a letter saying that she will not, like an agreement, she will not throw it away, she will not pull the football out of the way, and then she says it's not notarized as soon as she pulls it away. And in this one, she says like, how isn't it sad how traditions just deteriorate over time? It was like, what the heck is she trying to prove?
That he's a punk. Like, he's a little bitch. Charlie Brown, you need to stand up for yourself. Come on, Chuck.
Just kick her.
Yeah, kick her. You run towards her, and you think she's gonna kick the football? No. Blah, 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 blah.
It's like one day he just gets tired and then just looks straight at her as he's running towards the football. And he's like, I ain't aiming for the ball.
Like, you know what, Lucy? I'm sick of your shit. Get over here. I'll promise I won't kick you. Like, no, you're gonna kick me, Charlie Brown. No, here's a signed document saying how I'm not gonna kick you. Flat in the face. You really? Yes, here it is. Well, yeah, okay. Bah! See, I didn't sign it because I knew you were gonna check. Check the fine print, bitch. Oh, and I might take this out because I feel so bad saying this. They're children. Okay, so let's talk about Franklin. He doesn't have that much of a footing on this episode. Like, yeah, doesn't have that much of a presence on this episode or the special. But the few things he does in it have somewhat became controversial. Mainly one thing. Another thing I just caught by myself. So first thing I caught by myself was the moment that Peppermint Patty, Marcy, and Franklin come to the house. Look what Franklin does to Charlie Brown. He dabs up Charlie Brown.
You know,
see, that's a shit story. You see, yeah, I noticed these things.
I honestly did not notice that. And to be honest, that's kind of the whole thing with Franklin, where people were he's like a controversial point in the Peanuts part, because every time he shows up in the show, he's always doing something that stereotypically what a black person would do.
Yeah, and later in his specials, he starts breakdancing and starts rapping. And he brings a boombox to a baseball game.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
Yeah. So okay. Second thing is I want to bring up the controversy over this episode. So around this time every year, they have articles coming around saying, how come Franklin's on the one side of the table where no one else is at? Well, there's a actually good reason why he's over there. Because he doesn't do anything. Everyone that sits next to each other has a purpose. Linus is at the center of the table, like at the head of the table, because he's leading in prayer, leading in grace. And Sally is next to him because, for obvious reasons. Charlie Brown's right next to Peppermint Patty because they're gonna blow up with each other. Snoopy is right next to Peppermint Patty because Peppermint Patty needs to see Snoopy arrange the food and be like, "What the fuck is this?" And Marcy's there because we need a directional view where we see Marcy and Peppermint Patty have a confrontation to each other. And so Franklin's just there watching it all happen. You see what I mean, Sergio?
Yeah.
What do you think
I
about
get
this?
it. It was probably for the animator's sake, having all the characters who have actual voice lines at this part of the show, to have them all at a certain point where they can just have them in screen without having to switch back and forth.
Yeah. Well, okay. So Sergio, I want to now, since we're at the table now, let's talk about the food. Let's talk about this whole scene. So Snoopy and Charlie Brown made ice cream, popcorn, pretzel sticks, and buttered toast and jelly beans for Thanksgiving dinner. No, Sergio, it does not sound good. You're just hungry.
Yes.
Imagine getting all that for your Thanksgiving. You know, you'd be fine with it. See, I stopped you because I knew you were gonna say that.
Yes, because I'm fine with it.
God, can never prove a point with you.
Well, exactly, because me and my mom, we don't make turkey for Thanksgiving.
You know who'll help me? You know who'll back me up on this?
Who?
Lola.
Well, then get her on this episode.
I'm already on the phone.
Why are you calling her?
I'm calling her because you're not.
I don't have her number. Wait,
bullshit. Bullshit. Hey Lola, how you doing?
Hi, doing good. What's going on?
So, question.
Answer. What is your question?
For Thanksgiving, if someone gave you buttered toast, pretzel sticks, jelly beans, and ice cream and popcorn for your whole dinner, how would you feel?
I would feel like I just got duped.
Yes!
That's how I feel.
Yes! Understandable!
Like, that has nothing to do with Thanksgiving dinner. I'd feel duped and very confused.
Okay, thank you. Thank you.
Okay, can I ask a question?
Wait, I did ask the question.
No, can I ask a question?
Sergio,
yeah, you can ask a question.
If a kid comes up to you and gives you that for Thanksgiving, would you feel just as duped?
I would feel less duped, but still duped. I'd be like, well, clearly this kid doesn't know how to cook, but he didn't even try to go along with the theme. But
okay, I'll top you. What if a dog gave you all this food?
Well, then I just would have a lot more questions than answers. I'd be like, okay, so what is this Snoopy Scooby-Doo situation? Why can this dog walk and talk? What is going on here?
That would feel creepy as hell.
I'd feel so confused. Like, I'd be less worried about the food. I'd be like, why can this dog walk, talk, and bring me food? What's going on?
Okay, thank you, Lola. You proved my point. Thank you. I really appreciate that.
What?
You're welcome.
Well, I'm saying that she would have felt duped still, even if it was a kid.
I'd feel duped because I'm assuming, okay, let's assume that this kid invited me over for Thanksgiving dinner. I would think, depending on the age of this kid, I'm not really thinking that he's cooking, but I'm thinking that I'm still getting Thanksgiving dinner. So I'd be very duped. Be like, wow.
What if you invited yourself?
I wouldn't really be mad. I would just feel duped.
Okay, no.
Well,
what if your friend invited like 5 other friends to your house?
Well, then I would just feel slightly betrayed in that scenario. I'd be like, you broke me. Doc, you broke me. Why would you do this? You invited me over for Thanksgiving dinner. What is this? What is this?
Okay.
Oh my gosh, she's actually Peppermint Patty.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah, Lola, me and Sergio are talking about the Charlie Brown Thanksgiving episode right now.
Yeah, I got that.
Okay. Well, okay, thank you.
Is Peppermint Patty confirmed?
I'm not Peppermint Patty.
Yeah, that checks out.
What? Okay. Whatever, dude.
Yeah, you're gonna
I'm not Peppermint Patty.
Yeah, Lola, you're gonna come over to my house for Thanksgiving and you're gonna be like, where's the food, Chance? Where's the mashed potatoes? Where's the pumpkin pie? Where's the cranberry sauce? That's gonna be you. What is this shit?
If you invite me over for Thanksgiving dinner and you do a Charlie Brown thing, that's what's gonna happen.
I can make, at least I can make cornbread. That motherfucker can't even make toast.
Make cornbread. Yeah, if you bring cornbread to Thanksgiving dinner, I would not be mad. I would just be like, why didn't you bring the pie?
That's my specialty.
Your specialty is cornbread?
Yes. Are you mocking me?
Maybe.
No,
shut up, Sergio. I'm asking Lola.
Okay, so Chance, not mocking you, I just never heard of somebody go, want to know what my specialty is?
Okay, I didn't say it
Cornbread.
like that.
I'm just saying, I've never heard, want to know what my specialty is? Cornbread. I'd be like, what? But okay. If
Wait,
that's your
Chance, you can
specialty,
bake?
then...
Yes, I can bake.
Oh.
What the? Do you
You're
want
talking
me?
about meme? No, pause. You're talking about meme up mocking you, but Sergio didn't even think you could bake.
Well, what?
That's crazy.
Well, Lola, to be fair, what instance would I have to bake a cake for Sergio?
You don't have to
Well,
bake cake, just
From
bread.
what I understood, not a lot of guys bake period or bake cakes for their friends.
Yeah, they don't.
Yeah, you bought me a cake
Why
for my
not?
birthday.
What if Sergio is sad and he wants a sweet treat? You're not gonna bake your friend a cake.
Then that's his girlfriend's job.
He
I
doesn't
don't
have a girlfriend.
I'm not gonna give my best friend a sweet treat. That's something a girlfriend should give to their boyfriend, or a boyfriend to their boyfriend, or a girlfriend to their girlfriend.
Wait, what?
That's something they should give to their significant others. A sweet treat. Why even say it like a sweet treat?
Cause that's what people say. If you don't
That's
wanna
not how they
like
say it. That's not what they
that.
mean. They don't literally mean a sweet treat when they say sweet treat.
Yes, they do. What kind of people are you hanging out with?
You!
On screen. I have never done that. What is going? What am I? Oh my god.
Right here,
That's-
we are seeing the rare occurrence in the wild of a man having a fight with his own mate.
Shut the fuck up, Sergio. You get the fuck out of here.
No. Oh my god.
Oh,
Next
This
time I
rare
see you,
occurrence
I'm
only
gonna
happens
kill
in
you,
very
dude.
private setting.
shut up.
We are witnessing hidden
Shut
history
up.
in the natural world.
Oh my
you
god, Sergio,
dickhead.
we are not having a fight. We are having a discussion about how the heck did he get the idea that whenever I say sweet treat, it means that. Whenever I have said sweet treat,
That's how you
I don't know
say
if
it.
I have said that around you.
The way
But
you
when I
say
say
it.
that, I mean desserts. Desserts. A dessert. Like a cupcake. Or ice cream.
Or
a
cream pie.
dessert.
Oh,
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 okay.
oh,
Okay. Of course you're going there. That is not...
just a treat. That's a sweet treat. It's a real
Mhm.
thing.
What?
Okay, sir. Whatever
No,
it
those
is.
are real. Those are real.
Yeah.
Hold on. No, I'm sending it to you. No, I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna send you pictures. Wait. I can't even look it up because I'm scared to look it up. Hold on. Where can I go safe to look? I'm gonna look up at bakery websites. Hold on. Bakery.
I don't think
what?
Sergio wants to hear about your cream pie.
No, I'm looking
So-
at bakery. Like cream pies are the things that people throw in their faces. That's the thing that people. No, shut up. No, shut up, Sergio.
Okay,
Shut up.
Chan, I know what you're talking about because they do actually exist. This is
Oh my
just a
God.
pie filled with actual whipped cream.
I can't even look up bakery cream pie because I'm looking up. That's a category. That's a category.
You're
And all
the
the
one that looked it up.
I didn't even type anything. That's all that came up, and it was just those two.
There's a lot for that, but it's not the one you're thinking about.
It's cream on the like with pie crust. That's what I'm talking about.
I
Whipped
know
cream and pie crust.
But usually people don't eat cream pies.
Yes,
It's
they
used
do.
as like, you know what? We're not gonna have an argument over cream pies. This is not what I want.
Chance, why are you sending me this stuff while we're on the air? This is inappropriate.
It's not. I'm not sending anything. I'm just
You guys
sending.
are on the air and we're talking about this.
No.
Yes. We just said we were recording
To the
this
viewers out
episode.
there, I am not involved in this. Chance is the one that was like, cream pie.
I didn't say.
That
No,
was
I tried to be
definitely-
quiet. I got quiet afterwards. I thought we could skip over it, but you brought it back up.
I'm not gonna be a part of this.
Happy Thanksgiving, everyone.
Wow. This is what they get for Thanksgiving.
This is what the pilgrims fought for.
Cream pies.
Shut the up, Sergio. Stop saying it.
This is why
Pie.
Peppermint Patty reacted that way, guys.
She was expecting cream pies? What do you mean? Where's the cream pies, Chuck?
I recall her saying, where are the mashed potatoes and cranberry sauce? Cranberry sauce is really good.
And the pumpkin pie.
Actually, I prefer sweet potato pie, but
I prefer apple.
oh,
For
really?
pumpkin.
Pumpkin's good. I
Oh.
think the best pie would have to be cherry pie. Cherry pie is really good.
Is that your dog sleeping in the
Yeah.
background?
That is my dog. That is Rocco, featuring Rocco. Yeah, that's Rocco agreeing with me, actually.
I
This is
highly
the
doubt it.
SMR of Rocco snoring in his sleep.
He's dreaming about cream pies.
No, he's
At
a
the end of
sweet
Jesus.
baby boy.
When you gonna
Not
drop that? I thought you were done with that already.
We are at the end of the episode. Snoopy and Woodstock eat a cream pie.
That's a pumpkin pie
How can you tell?
because
What do you
it's
mean how can you
orange.
tell?
It has whipped cream on
Yeah.
it, and it's a pie.
You never had whipped cream on a pumpkin pie?
I have. I'm not gonna say what you think I'm gonna say.
What?
I'm not gonna
Well,
say.
you have it here, ladies and gentlemen. Chance Theriot loves cream pies. Thank you and good night.
No, what the no. See, no, you're starting shit that we tried burying. You're like, let me get the shovel and start digging it back up.
You just said they were doing this cream pie in the show, and I said it's a pumpkin pie with
Exactly.
whipped cream on it.
Thank you, Sergio. Thank you.
This is Episode's gone off the rails.
I mean, that's your fault, technically.
It's not my fault. Shut up. No. Don't you dare put this on me, Ricky Bobby. Don't you put that shit on me.
But you're the one who called her.
Yeah.
Wait, no, Lola, whose side are you on?
Whoa. I am gonna be just like Switzerland and stay neutral. I am a neutral party here.
You know, because of this whole conversation, I'm going to put this under the explicit category.
I mean, you could just take it out and then.
I'm not taking this out. This is content.
Okay, because you could cut it out. You're the one that's editing it.
God, this is supposed to be a 20-minute special about peanuts, and now we're talking about it's a 40-minute long episode about cream pies.
Well,
I mean, you're the one who called her and brought it up.
Yeah, you called me, and that's the topic you brought up.
Honestly, I thought you guys didn't hear me when I said cream pie. Honestly, I thought you was gonna bury it under the ground, but no.
Of course not.
What do you mean? You sent me a picture of your search results for a cream pie.
Bakery cream. No, don't just say cream pie, Sergio. Bakery cream pies. Pies with cream, not cream pies.
Then why did that image come
Wow,
up?
I
'Cause
didn't
when I
know
searched
you
it up,
and
it just showed me
Sergio
like
were
cream pies.
alike.
No,
Right, yeah.
Lola,
I'll
no.
let you
It's
guys
not what you
do
think.
that.
Oh, thank God my parents aren't home hearing this.
I'm pretty sure they
I
will
think
because
they would
they
just
listen to our
laugh.
episodes.
They wouldn't take this seriously. I hope.
Chance, what the are you guys talking about cream pies? And what the are you guys talking about? I was want to hear Charliebrown and Snoopy, and I'll hear about you guys eating cream pies.
I mean, you could release this as a different version of the episode.
For everyone's information, I does not eat cream pies.
No one asked. No
Wait,
one's
what
gonna.
was your point in bringing them up?
The point of me bringing up was a joke that I thought you guys weren't gonna hear. That's why I mumbled it. But no, these microphones are too damn good because they picked up every freaking breath I take.
Yes.
Yeah. Sergio, what do you like to put on your pie? I like to put vanilla ice cream.
I don't usually put much stuff on the pie, but
Oh, yeah?
I would say probably either maybe whipped cream because that's the only thing I know of as a topping.
That's sure. Fair. That's
Well,
awesome. Sid.
Well, do you want to be on the rest of the episode? We're almost done.
I mean, I guess I'm already here.
Okay. Shit. Okay, so at the end of the special, Snoopy and Woodstock are eating a turkey. Wouldn't that make Woodstock a cannibal?
No. It would be a cannibal if it was the same species, but it's a different breed.
It's a bird.
Yeah.
Well, yeah,
no,
but
it's a
have you ever heard of
different species
raptors?
bird.
What?
Like predatory
from-
birds that eat other birds. Like
Yeah.
falcons, they eat pigeons, but that doesn't make them cannibals.
Yeah, exactly. What kind of bird is Woodstock anyway?
I always thought he was like a
That's a
woodchuck
real
because of his
question.
name, but I think he's more like a Tweety bird.
Oh, okay.
All right, let's go to our ratings. I give this movie, I gave it a short 4 stars. It's not my favorite special, but I do really like it. It's really nice, and it's kind of funny too. I don't know, it's just easygoing. And also, I like the payoff at the end with Peppermint Patty saying, "What the is this, Chuck?" Just her looking so pissed off the whole time looking at Snoopy arrange the food. Because at first she's like into it, like, yeah, you're making the food? All right, Snoopy. Yeah. But then the more she gets into it, like, wait, that's it? Wait. Oh, God. The whole time you're just watching them throw the plates to everyone that already had plates on their table. I just realized he threw plates to people that already had plates on their table. He just chucks it too. It's like
Lincoln.
He's like, here you go. Yeah. Just throws it across the table. And it always hits abruptly too. Like some of the food flies off the plate too. All right. What about you, Sergio? What's your rating?
I think I would also give this a 4 out of 5. It's very slow, but I think that's just because of it's a product of its time. But I did really enjoy this one more than the others.
All right. What would you rank this? I'm curious.
What?
What would you rank this with the other shorts that you saw, the other specials?
I think this one would be my top one, number 1.
And how many have you seen?
How many have we watched so far? It was the Great Pumpkin and Christmas, right?
Yeah. Well, we're gonna do Christmas this year because we're gonna retcon that episode because it was part of the pilot episode.
Okay. So
It's not canon.
It's canon if I say it's canon.
Shut the up. You're not George Lucas. You can't say what's canon and what's not canon in your universe. Shut up.
So based on what we've seen so far, I'm just gonna mention it, the Christmas one, because I want to. I'd probably say Happy Thanksgiving, Charlie Brown, and then Merry Christmas, Charlie Brown, and then the Great Pumpkin.
You see how much is almost the majority of people in the world because there are so many shorts, Sergio. There's so many. Like, I was actually thinking of doing one for the election.
There's an election one?
Yeah, it's called.
I don't remember that.
Yeah, it's called "You're Not Elected, Charlie Brown."
Damn.
Dang. They're always dissing Charlie Brown. He's just existing.
I mean, we could still do it. We still got time before he gets into office.
No, I don't want to do that.
I don't even know what it's about. We don't need to mention the thing. We can just say that it's we can just talk about the episode, not say what it's for. What do you think, Sergio?
I guess so, but I just feel like it's too soon because everyone's just kind of dreading the day that he goes into office.
We don't need to mention him. He who shall not be named. That's the rule of the podcast. We can't say his name.
All right then.
If you do,
we'll see if we have time because you, Chance, you're always thinking about new things that you can actually do that are better than what you originally thought. So I don't know. We've been moving around a lot with different things, so we'll see.
All right.
Oh, I see. So Chance is indecisive.
I'm not indecisive. I'm just very focused.
Controlling.
Well, someone has to be.
This one. Well, yeah, but you just sprung this one on me today. We just saw this one today.
Well, yeah, because I thought it was self-explanatory. We're gonna do one every holiday.
Well, yeah, but I thought we already did one for this holiday.
We didn't do it for Thanksgiving. This is Thanksgiving.
So this is the only Thanksgiving one for this year.
Yeah. I mean, there's 2 Thanksgiving specials for Peanuts. We might do it next year.
Oh, okay.
But I thought we were doing like Dutch for Thanksgiving.
We're doing both.
No, you know what you guys should do for next Thanksgiving?
No, we're not doing Freebirds. We're not doing Freebirds.
Why not? That'd be good. That'd be funny.
Because there's nothing to talk about with our Freebirds. I don't like Freebirds.
Yes, there is.
It's so boring.
What? Freebirds is boring. Okay.
I've never seen that with my dad.
Yeah, me too. We've all saw it with our dads.
It was funny.
Actually,
so just shut up, okay? Because you're not proving my point. I want you to shut up.
It's funny. You just don't get it.
I don't. You.
Oh no! That's my ass off to this one scene where he thinks he's in a time machine, but he's just like wheelbarrow.
Well, I'm sorry I didn't laugh at the scene where the turkeys are clenching their cheeks or whatever they were doing. I don't.
Is that all you remember from the movie?
That and also the scene where they blew up their neck things and tried pushing them against each other. And,
I've
that's
never
how turkeys
met
fight,
a person
James.
who can hate a movie so much when it's about birds.
And the Chuck E. Cheese
and
pizza.
Going back in time.
I really want pizza now.
Well, Thanksgiving. Go get yourself some food.
Okay, bye guys.
Bye.
Bye. Happy Thanksgiving and have a cinematic day. Hey everyone, thanks for listening. And be sure to subscribe to our channel and follow us on Instagram, Facebook, X, and TikTok at Brick Wall Cinema. Have a cinematic day.